What happens when the man who has everything is defeated by a single frayed string? We often think power comes from the boardroom, but true strength is found when you're forced to your knees. This is the story of how a broken lace dismantled a massive ego and taught a lesson in humility. Imagine this, a high-rise building scraping the sky, a corner office with a view that could command an empire. Inside, a CEO, let's call him Julian, is adjusting his tie. His suit, custom-tailored. His watch, worth more than a car. He has a multi-billion-dollar deal on the line, a meeting that could redefine his entire career. He's at the pinnacle of his power, feeling untouchable. He glances down to give his expensive Italian leather shoes one last check, and that's when it happens. Snap. The shoelace, a simple, insignificant piece of waxed cotton, gives way. At first, it's just an annoyance. A tiny crack in a perfect facade, he mutters, frustrated. He has drivers, assistants, a whole team of people to handle problems. But this is his problem. He can't walk into the most important meeting of his life with a flapping shoe. It looks sloppy, unprepared. He rummages through his desk drawers. Paper clips, luxury pens, confidential reports, but no shoelace, of course not. Why would a man like him have a spare shoelace? The clock is ticking. The meeting is in 10 minutes. Panic, a feeling Julian hasn't felt in years, starts to bubble up. He's used to solving problems with a phone call, a signed check. But you can't delegate this. He has to fix it himself. So, with a sigh of defeat, the powerful CEO, the titan of industry, gets down on one knee. There, on the plush carpet of his office, he's brought low by a frayed string. The irony isn't lost on him. He can orchestrate complex mergers, but he can't fix a simple lace. As his fingers, more accustomed to signing documents than performing manual tasks, fumble with the broken ends, something shifts. The corporate armor begins to crack. He remembers being a kid, learning to tie his own shoes. His father's patient hands guiding his. A time before the private jets and the billion-dollar valuations. A time when self-reliance was a basic skill, not a forgotten memory. In that moment, kneeling on the floor, he isn't a CEO. He's just a man, struggling with a common problem. The dirt and dust on the floor, previously invisible from his commanding height, are now right in front of his eyes. It's humbling. This physical descent forces a mental one. He's been so focused on climbing higher, on accumulating more, that he forgot the basics. He forgot how to handle the small, unexpected failures of life. His ego, so carefully constructed over years of success, feels fragile. The broken lace isn't just a logistical nightmare. It's a mirror reflecting a part of himself he'd long since buried. He finally manages a clumsy makeshift knot. It's ugly, but it will hold. As he stands up, brushing the dust from his trousers, he feels different. The panic is gone, replaced by a strange sense of clarity. He walks into that meeting not with the usual air of invincibility, but with a newfound sense of humility. He's no longer just a symbol of power. He's a person who just wrestled with a shoelace and learned something profound. He didn't just close the deal that day. He connected with the people in the room on a human level. The story of the shoelace, which he shared with a self-deprecating laugh, broke the ice. It showed vulnerability, a quality far more powerful than any projection of strength. The experience taught him that real power isn't about never falling. It's about knowing how to get back up, how to tie your own shoes, even when you're at the top. It's the quiet strength found in humility. So the next time you face a small, frustrating obstacle, remember this story. Sometimes the universe sends us a broken shoelace not to trip us up, but to remind us to look down, to reconnect with the ground, and to remember that we're all just one frayed string away from a lesson in humility. It's in those moments when we are forced to our knees that we often find the strength to stand taller than ever before. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that explores the deeper side of life. See you in the next one.